Doo dooby doo doop doo doo dooby doo dooby doo doo dooby doo ba doo dooby doo dooby 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 doo. I got this. Am I taking up too much of the screen? I might be taking up a little too much of the screen. Let me move myself down a wee bit. How's that? Is that a bit better? That looks a bit better. Alright. Slink slong. Tink, 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 tink. Alright, here we go. Hey fellas, I'm Flaming Snotwad. If you're even the slightest fan of Silk Song, then you probably know how Moss Grotto and the rest of Act 1 goes. So I will be jumping in periodically throughout the video to speed things up a little bit with some expedition. With that out of the way, let's get into my successful Steel Soul run, because trust me, it took me way more tries than just one. After grabbing the first moss berry for no particular reason honestly, and grunting through a Charlie horse, I grabbed the frayed rosary string, and proceeded to fail grabbing the second moss berry and decided to make my way over to Moss Mother. Nope. Nope. Down here. Nope. Over here. Alright, we're gonna have to come back for that later. I mean, honestly, who uses Druid's Eyes anyway? Watch me no-hit this. Nope, never mind. And so, with Moss Mother defeated, I made my way past Bone Bottom, got some spare rosaries through a broken wall, and made my way to the first enemy gauntlet. Now, I'm not a speedrunner, which is why I opted not to go for Beast Fly Skip, but there are a couple of tricks that I will be attempting to use throughout this run, because this isn't a speedrun, this is Steel Soul, and we need to use every trick in the book to stay alive as long as possible. And so, with the enemy gauntlet defeated, I made my way up through the marrow, grabbing the shard pendant on the way, because honestly, it just comes in handy. Just that extra little bit helps. And finally, we made our way over to Chakra. Whack! I'm getting distracted and I don't care. I'm getting distracted and I don't care. No. Pashanka. And so from there, I made my way up to grab the Silk Spear ability, making sure to grab the Coral Commandment on the other side of the broken wall. These will come in handy later, so I'll be grabbing as many of these little trinkets as I can to sell them to the Relic Seeker in Bellheart. Rosary management is a big part of speedrunning, but it comes in handy a lot for Steel Soul as well. There's a pretty specific route I like to take to stock up on rosaries really early in game, so we'll let that play out through here real quick. My main route I like to go through is I go to the elevator, and as I pass by it, I activate it and go past the little hanging areas that they have. And when I go up here, there's a couple extra rosaries, and through the broken wall, there's actually a spool fragment, which will come in handy later. And then after that, it takes you up to the statue, and then you can get a couple more rosaries on the side. And that'll take you up to the first bench where we fight Bell Beast. Oopsie daisies. Alright, now it's time to find the Bell Beast. Yes, kare. Kai lai lai lai. Ooh, scalo. Boom! And so, with the Bell Beast defeated, I make my way past the Bell Shrine and onward towards the Deep Docks. Now, on the way there are 3 things I stop and do. First thing I do is I grab the craft metal behind the explodable wall. Second thing, I head up past this enemy here, and I grab the extra rosaries hidden behind that breakable wall. And finally, I stop by the cages so I can free Grindel and grab the straight pin, because honestly, the straight pin is just goated, man. If you didn't hide the straight pin in here, I would have left you here, stupid Grindel. I hate you. Curse you, Grindel! Piece of crap. Throw that bad boy on there, throw that bad boy on there. Pop these 2. We have 500 rosaries. That's plenty for the fractured mask and the whatchamacallit. Curve sickle. What's the fractured mask, you ask? Well, that's a mystery mousecatool that'll help us later. For now, we make our way into the Deep Docks, say hi to Chakra, and open the Bellway. And while we're down here, I also decided to save the flea hidden behind the breakable wall at the Bellway as well. After that, we're off to get Swift Step. Boom. Yay! Yay! With the dash acquired, our first thing to do was to double back and go back into Hunter's March to grab that mystery mousecatool I was talking about earlier. I'm so good at this game. Ah, crap, I suck. Ah, crap. Oh, I suck at this game. Never mind, I'm so good at this game. Why don't you get this guy hitless? Oh, suck! Ignoring that blunder, and as I'm making my way over and fighting the Scar Gauntlet, I should probably explain to you what the Fracture Mask does and what it's going to do for our run. What the mask is basically an extra hit point that saves you from dying if you take lethal damage. Having that on as we play through will be our alarm clock in case we ever overstay our welcome or play a little too harshly. And that is where we must now talk about the forbidden ancient technique passed down through generations of Silksong and Hollow Knight runners. The Bench Warp. What a Bench Warp is just you exiting the game and rejoining, because every time you do that, it resets you at full health at the most recent bench you sat at. Now, I won't be mentioning every single time I use the Bench Warp, but believe me when I say that I used it a lot and I recommend you use it a lot. You should use, or you should be willing to use every tool you have in your arsenal to survive Steel Soul, because you're gonna need it. Let's go! Ballin'. Thanks, Chakra. Thank you, Chakra. I love you. Bye. And at long last, we finally make our way past the gauntlet into the Hunter's March and go grab the fractured mask. What's good, my homie? What's good, my Scar? Curve sickle and fractured mask. Thanks. Let's go ahead and grab Sting Shard? No, let's go to the crafting kit.
That's fine.
And because we have enough, we'll get Sting Shard. Some manny. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I love the Forge Daughter. Forge Daughter and Ballo are some of my favorite NPCs in the entire game. I hope we get Hollow Knight Ballo. That's the spin-off I want. I want the Ballo spin-off. From there, we kick the snot out of Lace. Woo! And then we make our way all the way over to Farfields to grab the Drifter's Cloak from the spines and whatnot. After we grab the Drifter's Cloak, we grab the secret mask shard hidden nearby, and then we make our way off to 4th Chorus. Now I know 4th Chorus has a lot of skips to get past it, but honestly, 4th Chorus is one of, if not the coolest boss in the entire game, so any chance I get to do 4th Chorus justice, I absolutely will. Go ahead and fill up on Silk. Alright, 4th Chorus, here we go. Well, my favorite boss in the game. Whack! Styled on, 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 styled on. Okay, this is a point in the run where I do something we in the Silksong business like to call stalling. I absolutely could go up to Greymoor and go defeat Morwing, but instead I go on a couple of side quests first. So I'm going to quickly rapid fire through everything that I do to speed this along a little bit faster. Here we go. I stop at Pilgrim's Rest, save a flea in Farfields, return to Bone Bottom, accept all of the wishes, grab the Wormways mask, grab the Weaver effigy, complete Pilgrim's garbs, deposit the garbs, grab Pilby's mask, and grab the craft medal. And now we're off to Greymoor for real this time. Alrighty. Greymoor, baby! On the way through Greymoor, I made sure to head under the water pass to grab the bone scroll, and also make sure to talk to Newt to grab the Hunter's Journal, which will come in handy a little bit down the line. It's from here I went to go talk to Garmond and Zaza about helping with Morwing. In full honesty, I could have kicked the snot out of Morwing all by myself, but fighting him with Garmond and Zaza just feels way better. Also, side tangent, I fought Morwing before the nerf, and I'm gonna be honest here, Morwing did not need that nerf, y'all just have a skill issue. Anyways, let's get on with the fight.
Entuba!
Get him, Garmin, get him! Poke him! Ah, I should have parried that. Poke him! Come on, dude, get up! You're the great Garmin and Zaza! Give that man a poke! Give him a pokin'! Ah, suck. Garmon, if you don't clutch up right now, I'm gonna have to handle this. He got it! He got the last hit! Let's go! Zenzibo! Let's go!
Ritalla.
A team effort! It's from there that I opened the Bellway in Bellheart, grabbed the long pin on the way up, did Splinter Skip, and then I got Clean Grip. And after that, I went around, grabbed all the pull-ups to grab the pull-up pouch. Now from here, I absolutely could have gone and fought Widow, but I have a personal vendetta against Widow on my first playthrough, so I want to make sure I am fully prepared to kick the piss out of her when I'm through with her. So, we get a little sidetracked along the way. Lumble Lucky, Craft Metal, Flint Beetles, and Cell Satchel. Save the fleas 1 and 2, I hate Widow, she is poo. Got a mask shard, kicked the piss out of Widow on the first try. Stabbed her face and said goodbye. Let's go! Go faster, go faster, go faster, go faster, go faster, go faster, go faster! Let me out! Let me out! Needle upgrade time! Sharpen that needle! Voila! Magnificent! From here, I did everything one would expect to do after getting the needle in. I accepted all the quests, I upgraded the needle, I doubled back for Weave Light, and I cash in all of the extra little trinkets that I gathered to the trinket gatherer person for the rosaries, because that comes in handy a lot. I'm not going to bore you with all the things I did, because I did run around doing a lot of stuff to get ready for Act 2, but there are a couple of things specifically I want to point out. One thing I did was, like I said, double back for Weave Light so I can go to Weave Nest Atla and upgrade the Hunter's Crest. And the two other things I did was upgrade the toolkit and the crafting pouch. Upgrading these comes in handy a lot in the next act, so definitely go around and do that if you're doing nothing else. But now, let's move on to Sinner's Road. Screw Krat. Honestly, I don't even know why I saved him. Pay the tax. Thank you. Come on, it's eating away at my silk. There we go. Last time this only took me like 3 rooms. Let's see if I can get it in 2. Oh! Not a great start. Oh! Yeah, we made it. Let's go. Okay, as I let the Phantom fight play in the background, can we take a moment to talk about how dirty Phantom was done? Phantom is literally Lace's younger sister. First of all, we literally see Lace at her birth using the needle in. She's made of silk just like Lace is. She even wears a mask that just doesn't fit her. She's trapped in a job that she doesn't want to be in. She's lived her entire life in Lace's shadow. As her little sister, she's been stuck there her whole life. And also, her voice actor goes so hard, bro. She straight up got me yelling. I'm gonna be so livid if she doesn't show up in some capacity in some kind of DLC. Even though she's straight up, like, disintegrated into silk, I don't care. Bring her back somehow. Bring back one of her clones in a tube or something. That would be awesome. Anyways. No. Boom! Let's go! I'm sorry, Phantom, but you're dead now. I really wish Phantom didn't have to die. Phantom could have been just as cool as Lace, but she was stuck in at the organ for all eternity. I'm surprised Lace doesn't ever mention Phantom. Like, you killed my sister. I mean, that's literally her sister. Now that I'm into the Citadel, the first thing I did was gun it to the Caretaker. Now that I'm in the Citadel, the first thing I did was gun it to First Shrine and the Caretaker so I can set up that bench, and then I went to go fight the Cogwork Dancers. Now that we're in Act 2, the number of bench warps I'm going to be using is going to absolutely skyrocket. In Act 1, I used like 3, maybe 4 bench warps in the entirety of Act 1 because I've been running it so many times and I haven't really been able to make it this far. But from here on out, we're going to be using a butt ton of bench warps. I also made sure to run into the pale oil in the the Whispering Vaults so I can upgrade my needle again. This is definitely a must-have for all runs. Woo! Ooh! Ah! Ew! Oh! Trobio! God, I love Trobio. Trobio is just so cool, man. I love this guy. 1 Ventrica Station, Free Flea, Craft Metal, and Claw Line later. Hello! Crafting kit. I believe Sawtooth Circlet. That would be probably the best one to get. I need 4 more tools to acquire the Architect's Key. So I will be back. I believe now we shall head to Mount Faye. Mount Faye, here we come. Dead. Oh boy. Alright, here we go. Let's go! Fade down cloak, baby! Getting Fade Down Cloak made it a lot easier to get the Sacred Cylinder after going through the Underworks, and from there, we made our way up the Cogwork Core. This is where the fun begins. No. No. Nope. Nope. That has to be the coolest part of the entire game. That is just so cool. I love that part. Okay, I'm gonna open up to you for a second. From here on out, we are going to be skipping over a lot of details. Let me break it down for you. This bookmark right here is my first attempt at the High Halls Gauntlet. This bookmark over here is my last and successful attempt at the High Halls Gauntlet. Those are almost 2 hours apart. So yeah, let's just say that it took a while. The bench warp is literally ingrained into my muscle memory. I had to bench warp so many times!
Oleda.
Oleda!
Olade.
Ah! Ow. Woo! I did it! Yay! I did it! I feel bad for the conductor, bro. He's just dying. He's just straight up dying over here. Watching everything he holds dear fall to ruin. I don't know if it's because of him, though. It might be. From there, I make my way up to the cradle. I beat the snot out of Lace, absolutely on the first try, by the way, don't ask questions. And then I make my way up to Grandma Silk. This is it! This is it, Grandma! Bring it! Bring it, Grandma! Donut. Ow. This is on! I love donut! Phase 1 down! Oh, Sawtooth Circlet is base, bro. Bring it, Grandma! Ah! Okay, that hurt. Yes! Let's go! You're going down, punk! You're down! Down and out! That's what I'm talking about! That's what I'm talking about! Ain't no gamer like me, baby! Let's go! Silksong Steel Soul Beat! Woo! Pop the achievement. Pop the achievement. I want to see it. Pop the achievement. You played masterfully. Improved. You have a steel soul. Thank you for taking the time to explore and conquer the world of Hollow Knight Silksong. We'll meet again with a new challenge for you. Yeah, baby! Let's go! Ain't no gamer like me! Ain't no gamer like me! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, I need to take my headphones off. I need to stand up. I need to stand up. Yes! 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 Let's go! Oh my gosh! I'm gonna call it there. My head hurts. My head's really hurting. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna go drink water and lie down. Oh yes! Yes! Oh my gosh! Oh, I did it! 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 Oh! I'm dying. My head hurts. I'm officially good at gaming now. You can't deny it.